Welcome to Product Mastery in the Age of AI and ChatGPT. I'm your host, Madhumita Mantri, Staff Product Manager specializing in AI powered systems, where I've led fraud detection platforms that have prevented over $50 million in losses. Here's a number that will blow your mind. You interacted with approximately 47 AI agents before 10 a.m. this morning. Your phone's alarm optimization, your coffee maker's brewing algorithm, your commute app's route selection, your email spam filtering, your credit cards fraud detection, all AI agents making decisions about your life. Most people think AI agents are ChatGPT and virtual assistants, but after building real time decision engines that process millions of seller interactions daily, I discovered something completely different. The most powerful AI agents are the ones you never see. Today's deep dive promise: in the next 27 minutes, I'll share the AIDE framework that reveals the four types of AI agents secretly running your life, a behind the scenes story from Walmart's fraud prevention system that stopped a $12 million scheme in real time, my competitive analysis of the AI agent ecosystem, and three massive white space opportunities, one counterintuitive product strategy that could make AI agents 10x more valuable. Let's dive in. Let me take you back to 3:47 a.m. on a Tuesday in March 2023. I was awakened by an alert from our fraud detection system at a major e-commerce platform. An AI agent we'd built had identified something extraordinary: a coordinated attack involving 847 fake seller accounts trying to inject counterfeit products worth $12 million into the marketplace. What made this incredible wasn't just the scale, it was that our AI agent had detected a pattern that would have taken human analysts 6 to 8 weeks to uncover. The agent noticed micro behavioral signals, identical image upload timing patterns, correlated IP address clusters across different VPNs, and subtle pricing algorithms that suggested centralized control. Within 4 minutes of detection, our automated decision engine had suspended all related accounts, blocked the inventory uploads, and prevented what could have been millions in customer harm and brand damage. This experience taught me that the most critical AI agents aren't the ones having conversations with us, they're the ones silently protecting, optimizing, and managing the infrastructure of modern life. Market context and current state. Here's where the industry stands today on AI agents. McKinsey estimates that by 2025, AI agents will handle 40% of customer interactions across major platforms. The global AI agent market is projected to reach $94 billion by 2028, growing at 45% annually. Yet 78% of consumers can't identify when they're interacting with an AI agent. But here's what's not being discussed in most product circles. We're not just building AI agents, we're creating an invisible layer of digital governance that's fundamentally changing how decisions are made in society. Deep Dive Framework 818. Core Framework Introduction. I've developed what I call the AIDE Framework, a 4 tier classification that reveals how AI agents actually operate in our lives. This isn't theoretical. I've used this to architect decision systems that process over 50 million transactions monthly. Framework Deep Dive. Tier autonomous agents 2 bis 3 Minutes. What they are: AI agents with full decision making authority within defined parameters. Common mistake: most PMs think these are rare, but they're everywhere. Fraud detection, inventory management, ad bidding systems. Real example: a fraud prevention agent I designed automatically blocks suspicious sellers without human intervention. Last quarter alone, it made 2.3 million autonomous decisions. Key insight: the competitive advantage isn't the agent itself, it's the quality of your guardrails and feedback loops. Tier E: Intelligent Assistants, 2 bis 3 Minuten. What they are: agents that augment human decision making with real time recommendations. Personal anecdote: when we redesigned our seller risk scoring system, we discovered that analysts using AI recommendations made decisions 73% faster with 31% better accuracy. Data proof: Google Smart Compose saves users 1 billion characters daily. That's equivalent to 40,000 hours of human typing. Actionable takeaway: the magic happens in the handoff between AI recommendation and human action. Tier D Decision Orchestrators, 2 bis 3 Minuten. What they are: Meta, agents that coordinate between multiple AI systems and humans. Contrarian perspective: everyone focuses on individual AI capabilities, but the real value is in orchestration. Competitive advantage: companies with sophisticated agent orchestration can respond to market changes 10x faster. Implementation tip: start with mapping your decision workflows before building agents. Tier E Environmental Shapers, 2 hasta 3 minutes. What they are: AI agents that modify your environment to influence behavior. Hidden reality: your Netflix interface, Amazon product placement, LinkedIn feed curation. These agents shape choices before you make them. Unique insight: the most successful companies don't just respond to customer needs, their agents actively shape what customers perceive as needs. Strategic implication: future competitive advantage will come from environmental influence, not just service delivery. Framework summary. So, the AIDE framework reveals that we're not just using AI agents, we're living inside an ecosystem of interconnected agent decisions. But most product teams are still thinking about agents as isolated tools. Competitive landscape and innovation, 1825 to 0. Competitive analysis: I've analyzed 47 major platforms and their AI agent strategies. Here's what nobody's talking about. Current ecosystem leaders: Amazon masters environmental shaping with recommendation agents, but vulnerable in real time decision speed. Google dominates intelligent assistance, missing opportunity in autonomous business process automation. Meta leading in behavioral prediction agents but lacks enterprise decision orchestration capabilities. The real competition, but the biggest threat isn't these obvious players. It's enterprise software companies like ServiceNow and Salesforce who are building agent orchestration platforms that could own the entire business decision layer. Whitespace opportunities. Opportunity 1: personal AI agent management. Market size: $23 billion market for personal productivity software expanding into agent coordination. Why it exists. People interact with 30 plus AI agents daily but have no unified control or visibility. Solution approach: a personal agent dashboard that manages permissions, preferences, and coordination between your AI agents. First mover advantage: network effects from agent interoperability and data compound value. Opportunity 2: AI agent compliance and governance. Technical feasibility: regulatory requirements creating mandatory audit trails for AI decisions. Customer pain point: companies can't explain how their AI agents make decisions to regulators. Differentiation angle: real time decision explainability with automated compliance reporting. Revenue model: enterprise SaaS with pricing based on decision volume and complexity. Opportunity 3: cross platform agent orchestration. Emerging need: businesses using 50 plus SaaS tools, each with their own AI agents, creating decision conflicts. Current alternatives: manual coordination or basic workflow tools. Both fail at agent level coordination. Product market fit indicators: 83% of enterprise customers report AI agent conflicts in recent surveys. Go to market strategy: start with financial services where decision conflicts have regulatory implications. Innovation thesis: here's my bold prediction. The company that builds the operating system for AI agents managing identity, permissions, coordination, and optimization across all your AI interactions will become the next Microsoft by 2027. Here's why this is inevitable. Have you ever wondered who's really in control when fraud is stopped before it hurts you? The truth is, it's not always a person behind the screen, it's often an AI agent working silently in the background. McKinsey projects the global AI agent market will reach $94 billion by 2028, growing at 45% annually. Yet, 78% of consumers can't tell when they're interacting with an AI instead of a human. Remember that late night alert I received at 3:47 a.m.? Our AI system detected subtle signals like synchronized image uploads and correlated VPN logins to stop massive fraud instantly, saving millions in potential losses and countless headaches for users. Skeptics will argue machines can't catch every threat, human oversight is still essential. That's true. But with the scale and speed of digital threats today, relying solely on manual checks would leave us dangerously exposed. Looking ahead, as invisible AI agents continue to mature, their role as the backbone of digital governance will only expand, making it vital for all of us to understand how they operate and how we can build better safeguards. Actionable insights and wrap up: 25 to 0, 30 to 0. 3 immediate actions. Audit your AI agent footprint this week. Why? Most teams can't list the AI agents making decisions in their product. How? Create a decision map showing every automated choice your product makes. Include recommendation engines, spam filters, pricing algorithms, user matching systems. Measure, count autonomous decisions versus human assisted decisions versus human only decisions. Implement agent decision logging next 30 days. Tool: build simple logs tracking agent decisions, confidence scores, and outcomes. Process: tag every AI decision with reasoning, alternatives considered, and feedback loops. Result: you'll discover which agents need human oversight and which can become fully autonomous. Design agent coordination strategy. Next quarter. Framework: use AIDE classification to identify agent interaction points. Application: map conflicts between your AI agents and design resolution hierarchies. Timeline: start with your highest volume decision points where agent conflicts create user friction. How do you make sense of the invisible network of AI agents influencing every aspect of your digital experience? To answer that, let's dive into my AIDE framework, a practical tool that reveals the true nature of the agents running our lives. In the systems I've built, autonomous agents made over 2.3 million real time decisions last quarter alone, while intelligent assistants are helping analysts increase accuracy by 31% and speed by 73% in risk scoring. Consider when we implemented AI powered decision orchestrators. Instead of humans juggling dozens of manual tasks, agents coordinated workflows across multiple departments, reducing time to resolution by a factor of 10 for complex fraud cases. You might hear, isn't it risky to give so much control to automated systems? Certainly, and that's why robust guardrails, ongoing human feedback, and transparent explainability must underpin every agent, especially as they evolve from assistants to orchestrators. My advice: start mapping your own product's agents using the AID tiers: autonomous, intelligent assistants, decision orchestrators, environmental shapers, to understand where you have leverage and where you need more oversight before the next wave of complexity arrives. Who's winning and who's vulnerable in the race to master AI agents across platforms? The answer might surprise you because it's not always the tech giants who have the upper hand. In my analysis of 47 leading platforms, Amazon excels at environmental shaping, Google leads with intelligent assistants, and Meta pushes the boundaries of behavioral prediction, yet none have cracked full agent orchestration or unified permission management. Take the case of emerging enterprise platforms. While everyone's focused on consumer AI, companies like ServiceNow and Salesforce are building orchestration layers that will secretly govern business decision making at massive scale, positioning themselves as the next digital gatekeepers. Some skeptics might argue, aren't these orchestration tools just another workflow fad? But consider 83% of enterprises now report AI agent conflicts, and legacy solutions can't keep up with the complexity or compliance demands of cross platform coordination. The future will belong to those who build the operating system for AI agents, a unified layer managing identity, permissions, and coordination. If you spot white space here, the opportunity is enormous for both startups and incumbents alike. What can you do today to take control of the AI agents shaping your product and your users' experiences? Here's a roadmap for immediate practical action. Start by auditing your AI agent footprint. Most teams can't even list the algorithms making decisions on their behalf. Create a decision map and track every instance where a machine, not a human, chooses for your users. In one client engagement, detailed agent decision logging uncovered that over half of critical choices were made autonomously, often without adequate feedback loops, leading to rapid improvements once the right oversight was in place. You might wonder, is this really worth the effort if our current agents seem to be working? The reality is, what you can't see can hurt both your users and your brand, especially when agents act at scale and mistakes multiply unnoticed. So, map your agents, implement robust logging, and design for agent coordination. The winners in the age of AI will be those who don't just build tools, they orchestrate invisible systems that shape outcomes for millions. Key insight summary. The biggest insight from today: AI agents aren't tools we use, they're creating a parallel decision making infrastructure that's becoming more influential than human choices. This changes everything because product success will depend on how well you orchestrate agent ecosystems, not just individual agent capabilities. Call to action. I want to hear from you. Audit your AI agent footprint this week and share what you discovered. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm Madhumita Mantri, and let me know how many agents you found that you didn't realize were making decisions for your users. If this episode sparked new ideas, here are three ways to dive deeper. Download my AIDE Framework decision mapping template, link to LinkedIn post. Check out my graph based entity resolution case study showing real agent orchestration. Join my upcoming LinkedIn live session on building trustworthy AI agent systems.